Okay, so many awesome things have happened to me today that I wanted to stop really quick. I've pulled over to the side of the road. I couldn't hold it in anymore. I had to record it, and I want to put it up on my blog, because it's been so incredible. I got up at 3 in the morning. My day starts at 3 in the morning because right now I'm driving down to Asante, north of the Twin Cities, to train under Master Rob Frankovich at White Tiger Martial Arts. He's the head of my martial art for our region. Really awesome guy, always helpful. I always learn a lot when I'm training with him. So I was driving through and this huge moon and like mist over the rolling hills as I was booking along on the highway, listening to an awesome book. It's so beautiful. The sunrise comes up and all the leaves are changing colors. And there's this one river called the Rum River that like does this past the road. So I got to drive over it like 9 times. And it's really beautiful, particularly with all the falls. If I had a better camera, I would have stopped and I'd have been taking pictures everywhere. But I was in a hurry. I was in a hurry. So but I had an awesome lesson with the White Tiger Martial Arts crew. Master Rob Frankovich was great, as always, to train with. I got to hear I got to hear and see videos of him. He got to spend the weekend training with Adrian Paul from the Highlander TV series. He's a great swordsman, an awesome martial artist in himself, and a nice guy, apparently, from what I can gather. I have a lot of respect for him as a martial artist and as an actor. So got to see Adrian Paul videos. That was awesome. My school had to cancel. We officially canceled class because the gym we didn't have the gym we train at a gym at a local church, and we didn't have the gym rented for this weekend because we thought we were going to be out of town. So I sent out an email like Saturday. Like, sorry guys, but class is canceled because we don't have any place. And here's the most amazing thing that my students did. Literally, this almost brings me to tears because I love the go-to. I love the attitude that they showed. I heard from first two students, two of my students are like, you know what? We don't care. We need to train. We want to make progress. We want to be better martial artists. We're getting together. We're training anyway, even if it isn't in a gym, even if it's outside. We're doing it. And then that turned into then one of my black belts who's been in the hospital for a week, taking care of a family member. She was like, you know what? We're here to train. I'm on my way. And so I had 3 dedicated students. They were like, I don't care if class is canceled. We're still training, and that's the dedication and their enthusiasm. We had this awesome class. So when we finally drove up, it was the most anime moment. We get the fall. Sometimes in the fall, we have the wind. When the wind was blowing, we had like leaves blowing past our feet. As the sun set, as it grew dark, everybody kept training and we kept warm because we were still moving. And then this immense, by the end of class, this total towering thunderstorm was filling half the sky, but it wasn't raining on us yet. So we had the anime thing of the wind and the lightning in the background and swords and poses, and everybody learned new stuff. Everybody's getting ready for the test. That's going great. Next awesome thing, after class, we have a new page up on the website, and that's going well. It's northwindswords.com just in case you want to check out my school. And then, my folks called out of the blue just to check up on me, and you have to understand, I'm the youngest kid. I'm like the youngest boy of 4. And I've got like, I don't know, 8 siblings. I lose track if that tells you anything. My dad's 90 years old. He was almost 50 when I was born. So every time I get to hear from my folks, it's a real blessing because I don't know if they're going to be around for Christmas. I don't know if they're going to be dead or alive. So every time they're around, that's a real blessing. And then the last really awesome thing, I got to drive through the thunderstorm. And if you saw my last blog update, I love driving through thunderstorms. But the last awesome thing was this young guy I'm trying to encourage, and that I'm a fan of his YouTube channel. It isn't super polished, but he's got a lot of heart, and he keeps trying, and he keeps trying new things. And I love the fact that he hasn't given up. He's putting new stuff out, and today's video didn't really work. It's already been taken down, but just to see that he was still trying, he was still going forward, it really encourages me when I see that. I I hear so much from young people, well, you can't win and it's just too hard and I'm just going to play home, stay home and play video games and jerk off and smoke pot because you can't possibly succeed. And here's a kid who in the last month, he's had a lot of stuff going on in his life in the summer. And in the past month, he's picked up an exercise routine, he's made new friends at a new school, and he's still trying stuff on the internet. Even though he hasn't quite found his niche, he's still out there trying, and that blows me away. I love that attitude. So every cool thing. Oh, yeah, and did I forget to tell you, I got hit by a car today, and I'm all right. I was a block away from pulling up to lessons. I've stopped at a light. Somebody slams into me like 20 miles from behind. His car is, his grill is wrecked. His hood's all bent up. His front half is folded. He's got lights hanging out. And I knew my car would work, so I got it into a parking lot and I called the cops. When I finally was able to step out and look at my car, I was like, oh, I'm broke. I'm not going to be able to afford these car repairs. And my car was all right. I have paint chips and some plastic, hold-on tags popped off the bottom of the bumper that I have to get repaired. I have a bumper. I don't know who made my car. Like, the front end's all made out of plastic. I got hit by a raccoon jumped in front of me, and I have like $1,000 repairs. But somebody runs into me at 20 miles an hour, and I'm fine, and my car's fine. WTF, man! It was so awesome. So, God saved me, from a car wreck. I could have really easily been injured. He's preserved my car. I got to be around my family. I got to see this young kid perform. My students almost made me cry with their. I got to train under a master. I've seen natural beauty. I've seen thunderstorms and full moons and rivers of mist in the middle of the night and autumn colors so bright and vivid. It's so amazing. I love nature. I'm just geeking out. Today has been so cool, and I had to record it because a lot of my stuff on my channels is kind of critical, right? I'll tear stuff apart, I'll pick stuff up, or I'll criticize an idea, and I don't usually just get on and go, oh my god, today was so cool. So, oh my god, today was so cool. So I had to tell you. So now I did. Peace.